What's up, y'all? It's your main man, Mr. You Don't Give a Damn About. I'm back. As you can see, I got the 960 HP HDMI quality. You know what I'm saying? I got the big boomstick mic here. You know what I'm saying? Look, it even came with a light. Flexing on them. As usual, uh, what's up? Uh, Shout out to my 6 people, you know what I'm saying, who watch this shit. As usual, I'm going to try and keep it short. You know, got some music playing in the background. It's my Friday night. I got Bob over here. I got Snoop in here. Shout out to, Bird. You know what I'm saying? I got your, can't think of the name. I got Daft Punk in my room. I got the Pharrell one in my room. It's all coming together, y'all. But this the Snoop one's pimping. It's on its way. Hopefully it's here in another week or so. I got my beer. Got the Corona Familiar. You know what I'm saying? Damn, dog, that shit fire, fool. Anyway, sorry. So what's up? I got a series of topics. I don't know why I'm listening to Miley Cyrus. Let's turn that up. Oh shit, turn my music off. Yeah, I got some music. I'm vibing tonight. Let's talk about some shit. I got a nice little list here, like I was just about to say, but I fucked up, and now I'm trying to save it. First of all, what's OnlyFans? I feel like Instagram went from this place you could just take pictures of your food and, your family and interesting shit you did. And now it got to the point where it's nothing but ass shots, OnlyFans promos, and buying your followers. Like, where the fuck did we draw that line? That line has been stepped over. It's like here's the line, and here was like values and moralities, and here comes society, and they said, oh, fuck that shit, and they took like a Kareem Abdul, Wilt Chamberlain step over that shit, like, nope, fuck that shit, I'm out. Anyway, I don't get it. What is this? You pay to see people naked? Isn't that what porn is for? Because you can still pay for porn. I mean, porn is free. But there's millions of videos, millions and millions and millions. Don't ask me. I'm no professional. I'm just an avid supporter of, those poor women trying to get through college. Anyway, I mean, you could pay for. I have Pornhub. They got premium. You can pay for that shit. I mean, I think it's free. I know it's free. Don't ask me how I know, but it's free. Anyway, as of right now. But on all seriousness, I don't get it. So it's like another way for these chicks. Like, before it was like, okay, stripping's bad. Now it's like, okay, I want to be a rapper or a musician. Excuse me. And now it's like, okay, OnlyFans. I could just pay. People will pay to fucking see you naked or see me naked. And it's just like, what is that? It's like, my man Raylon Blazon made a good point. There are enough Instagram thoughts already who take like the shortest shorts. Like, the shorts aren't even shorts. The shorts are damn near like, it's like 3 pieces of thick floss, and there's maybe like, I don't know, a piece of yarn to just to barely cover the hoo-ha. And these chicks wear it, and they like bend over, or they do all these like poses, and they say, like my man said, he's like, Happy Earth Day, or they'd be like, Happy MLK Day, and it's like, I don't think he died for your titties. I think that's the point. But it's like, Instagram is basically soft. These days, Instagram is softcore porn already. Do I complain? No. Do I double tap sometimes? Yeah, guilty. Most of us do. Most of us are addicted and double tap and DM the bitch, and they have a joint account with their girlfriends or their wives, like weirdos anyway. Then they get caught. But hey, that's neither here or there. But I don't. When did that happen? OnlyFans. I mean, whoever thought that's a fucking genius. You gotta give that props to whoever. I'm assuming. Well, I don't know. Who would it be? A guy or a chick? I can see a guy inventing it because if he invents it and all these chicks sign up, that means he has like instant access to hundreds of thousands of girls being naked. But again, you could just watch porn. Unless there's like this chick that you never got to bang, or like, so you're like, okay, fuck it, I'll follow her daughter on OnlyFans and I'll watch her daughter. That way I can envision it's my daughter. You know what the fuck I mean? It gets weird. Not right now, Usher. Not right now. It really is just me, myself, and I. Oh, here we go. Get a little back in the day. But anyway, I don't get it. When did OnlyFans become a thing? Like, and it's like it's every girl's bio and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's like people got side hustles. People Uber, people sell drugs like normal people, cut lawns, landscape, deliver food, touch the kids while they babysit. Whatever the fuck your side hustle is, there's all different types of shit. But now it's like, you don't even need to be a stripper anymore. It's got OnlyFans, because there's too many horny dudes, and not just America, the world. And if you spread it, or you have the right kind of networking, you could be worldwide. Worldwide, I don't know. You could be like Miss USA of like pussy. I don't know. You could be some chick from like, I don't know, Torrance. You went to high school. We all know you went to high school, but next thing you know, you got some surgeries or some shit, and then you have an OnlyFans, and now you're like sponsored by Nike, and they made like the first sports thong that absorbs like fumes when you sweat because you don't change your draw. I don't fucking know. It's a whole thing. But anyway, I'm not gonna harp too much on that. Let's go to. Speaking of pedophilia, even though I bring it up, there's this song. You guys should. This is a quick one. You guys should watch. You should go listen to the song. It's by Radio. It's called "You Can't Change That." Song by Radio. RAYDIO. Radio. You can't change that. And I'm all for the old school, like the oldies, with the four dudes. I'm for all that shit. And they'd be singing their hearts out, and they actually had like emotions and shit to the song instead of saying, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass, yeah, fuck you in the ass, yeah, now I'm gonna put it in your back, yeah. Instead of that, I don't know, that's like R&B or Lil Tuzi, whatever the fuck their name is. But anyway, but this particular song it's a good song, but then it's like when you really listen to it, and maybe I'm just being a little too deep on this. It's a little perverted. It's perverted. It's a good song, but it's perverted because, like, this is one part where it's like, you're the only one I love, and you can't change that. You're the one I love. Now, you can change your phone number, and you can change your address too. That won't stop me from loving you. No, you can't change that. I always change the words to "won't stop me from finding you" because that's what it basically sounds like. Because how would you feel if a dude was saying to you, like, no matter if you change your address, if you change your phone number, if your parents die, it does not matter. You can't change that. I'm gonna fucking love you. And do you look at it in the perspective of, oh, that's sincere, no matter what, through thick and thin. He gonna be my corazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what that is? Or is this dude who's like with the binoculars jerking off in the bushes because she like touched his arm one time back in high school and he's never washed it or some shit. Now I got like VD growing out like his pecs or something. Anyway, if you guys get a chance, listen to the song. It's a good song, but my sick ass mind, I take it too far, and I'm just like, I don't think people want to listen to that. But anyway, just a couple more things. These crowded beaches. Yes, people, get your Florida jokes in. Yes, the beaches are crowded. Yes, everyone has the beer virus. Yes, there's been like fucking 1,000 new cases since fucking Monday when they reopened gyms. Yes. I'm aware. All right, I'm keeping my ass right here in this house. Not house, but you know what I mean. I'm keeping my ass inside. I'm not going to the beach anytime soon. I don't get it. When it comes to this whole corona thing, because obviously it's 2020, so everyone's political climate. If you disagree in today's age, it just means you hate and you're not even open to the other side. You got blue and you got red. All right? The orange tangerine, the bloated tangerine man says, let's build a wall. These people say, yeah, build that fucking wall. And these people are like, I think there's other ways you don't have to build a wall, but it's kind of fucked up. Well, I get that, but what if? No, fuck you. It's either this or this. Next thing you know, their dicks are out and they're like fucking holding guns in front of the governor's buildings. And also, when the fuck did the Nazi flag? Is that like a thing? Is that like the new trend? Is that what's hot in the streets? Like, I don't get it. Why is it on both sides? That's why it's fucking funny. On both sides of the spectrum. Like in Huntington. I saw the protest in Huntington, and they say, oh, Newsom's a Nazi. Get your communist ass out the governor house or wherever the fuck. And they have pictures of him with the Hitler stash. Okay, that's fine. Apparently, we as a state, he won like a landslide. But anyway, and then you have people on the other side who are like standing in front, like in the streets in like Michigan and shit, blocking streets, blocking City Hall, with waving Nazi flags and American flags side by side, which is a little ironic. And they're flailing their guns and saying, God damn it, we want our goddamn rights. If I want to go to Costco, get my goddamn pecker stuck in the goddamn refrigerator, goddamn it, I want to, goddamn it. They're not saying that, but that's what most of those people are. I don't get the whole, it infringes on my rights thing. It's just like they're just basically the government's like looking out for you, but they're doing such a shitty job. People who don't know how to just follow the rules, I don't know. One of my coworkers, me and her were talking, and she told me a very good tweet. I'm gonna probably mess up the paraphrase, but it was saying something like, people who are out here protesting now, saying their rights are infringed upon and all that, are definitely like the spoiled asshole kids, or just the people who weren't told no enough in their life. Usually got what they wanted anyway. I know it's not a dog whistle or code for anything, because a lot of you fucking assholes are spoiled too. Alright, I was a spoiled asshole as a kid. I mean, obviously, get your ass beat every once in a while, but you grow up and you fucking learn, it's not always about you. But some people, they think it's all about them. But it is what it is. I'm not going to go into that because someone's going to be like, Clay, I don't want to fucking hear that shit. Oh my god, 11 minutes. Alright, let's see. Alright. I do maybe one more thing. If not, I'm do two more things. Okay. So I was watching TV the other day, and there was this commercial for this dating show. And it was the weirdest fucking dating show. So it was like, wet on. Let me wet my whistle. Oh, hoo-wah! Shit's fire. Anyway, I'm watching TV. The commercial for the show, and it was the first thing it said. It's like a woman's, what was it? A woman's biological clock. It runs out, and it's like the picture of these like 35-year-old Karens, like just. But then there's like the queen woman, and she's like 32, 33 tops. If she's older, she looks good for it anyway. So she's like coming out of a bus, and it's all these dudes, just fucking society's rejects of dudes. Remember all those MTV dating shows like Next or Parental Control, when you just had like, some of them, like Room Raiders. You always had like just questionable people on there, if not appearance, just habits and mannerisms. Like, okay, anyway. But, so the commercial goes on, she's like, this woman's looking for love. And not only that, she's looking to add something else to her life. I don't know if they were talking about, a car or a baby. I was assuming baby, because why would you mention the clock? Anyway, so it's like 5 dudes. There's Skylar, there's DeMonte, there's some guy named, fucking Fez or whatever. I don't know. And it's like, why? Half these dudes in their 30s are like, way too buff. It's like, okay, like, why do you pick only the buffest, like, mid-age people? Not mid-age, but you know what I mean. Like, why do you pick the buffest people? I understand it's TV. Yeah, I have attractive people on TV. I get all that. But it's just like, these dudes aren't a prize. Fucking hairlines, recedings and shit. But some of them have muscles, so it's okay. Excuse me. And, like, there's, like, scenes where it's like The Bachelor. Like, The Bachelorette, where she dates, like, all of them. But they don't live with each other. She just goes on dates, and it's like there's one date she's like sucking off a guy in a hot tub. There's another day she's like French humping the guy, and there's always this fucking scene. There's always a scene. It doesn't matter what reality show. There's always a commercial clip where it's just you just see like someone's crying, and it's like you just see like dudes like, oh man, I'm fucked up, like, and then she's like. It's fucking. It makes me laugh. Anyway, and then it was the ending of the commercial. Like all of them were coming out of like fucking mobile deposit boxes, buses. The buses were not usually. It's not a laboratory, but it's a building where dudes go and then like donate their sperm so they jerk off in public, whatever. But they had buses, like there was like 5 buses, and all the dudes came out the bus like, hey, look what I just fucking did, look at all this fucking, like they'll fucking hold their jizz like, I'm gonna be the father, no, I'm gonna be the father. And she's like holding all the cups, like, thank you for your donation. And then almost before the commercial, and it's like the dudes are fighting, and then she's crying or she's saying some shit like, he's gonna be the father of my child. And there's the dramatic doom, doom, doom fucking music, and it's like, oh shit, they already like spoiled the ending, and you didn't even watch it yet. I just like who the fuck. All that to say, who comes up with these ideas? I'm a woman who's getting older, and apparently I cannot date anybody, or I can't find the right one, and I need someone that has not only good dick, I need your nut to be, fucking Whole Foods organic fresh, so I get all the vitamins and nutriments out that motherfucker, so the next kid can be a fucking blue-collar guy who's an electrician and probably jerks off, to his daughter's friends. That's what I need. I need that. Because it's always based somewhere weird like New York or Jersey or somewhere where it's just dirty as fuck. But anyway, I just thought, I had to share that. I don't know what it's called. If I see a commercial, I will share that shit with you, but it's fucking hilarious. Who thinks of these dating shows? Who thinks of that shit? One more dating show I happen to find. I've been a loser. I've just been watching random shit. So there's a show, I think it's on YouTube or something. It's called like The Box or something like that. But it's just a room. It's a table with a box on it, and the box is like a robot. And there's 2 people walk in. It's basically like real life Tinder. Like they walk in, 2 people. They may not. All you see is physicalities, right? They sit down, and the robot would be like, ask her name, whatever, and then like they start talking, and as soon as the bot turns like red or some shit, you have the ability to hit it. Whoever hits it first, the other person's eliminated. So the dude's like hot, or the chick is hot, or whatever, and usually it's fucking hilarious because the age groups are always like you can have someone as young as 20 and knows a dude who was like 40, but he looked like he was 25, but he already had a kid and a wife. I don't know how he passed the screening, but anyway. So I was watching one episode, and it was this chick. She was such a savage. She was just sitting there, and after like the second dude, you could tell she got like a power thing. Like, no one's fucking eliminating me. I'm gonna eliminate them first. Fuck them. And there was this one guy, and she was like, it was like a Hispanic chick. I forgot, and it was like a white guy. And it was like, he was a cool looking dude. He was cool, had the tattoos, kind of muscular, worked out. He was like a hipster. He had the man bun, the beanie, and he walked in with like goat milk or some shit. But anyway, she was like, the robot's like, ask him how tall he is. And he was like, oh, I'm 6'1", whatever. She was like, oh, that's interesting. Boom. And he was like, all right, well, fuck it. Nice to meet you. And then the bot always asks, why did you eliminate whoever? And she was like, I don't know, I just got like a weird vibe, like, he's not my type. And some of them even tell them their types, like between the people, they're like, I want a guy that's like tall, and it doesn't matter who he is, he's tall and he's kind of muscular. And it's just so savage, because people will just be eliminating people for the pettiest shit. Like, they'll be like, it was like, okay, this is fucked up, but it was like this one guy. He was like, you could tell he was like the playboy, fucking light-skinned curry, whatever. He was like 6'5", got the trapezius muscles and shit. He sits down, and it's like this chick, and she just sits down. You could tell right away. She was like, oh, fuck. Yes, bitch. And it's like, he was like, and the robot was like, what do you guys do? Whatever. And he was like, oh, well, I'm like a model. I'm like, oh, gee, really? You're fucking just a model? I haven't fucking seen you in CoverGirl this month. Why? I don't think you're a fucking model, but anyway. Because everyone on Instagram is a model. You got a lot of fucking followers, you're a model. Anyway. And the chick's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm like a banker. And he was like, this nigga, I'm sorry, didn't mean to drop that, but he was dumb as shit. He was like, oh, so like, what do you do at the bank? Like, do you like give out money? Like, that's what the fuck he said. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But she was so like, instead of saying like, oh, like you low key stupid as fuck. Like, instead of saying that, like, She was like, yeah, so like money, like yeah. And she was like, oh, okay, that's dope. Like, you know, I like money. She was like, I like money too. And then, and then fucking, you know, and the robot's like, what's your type? You know, the button, the thing flashed so they can eliminate each other. She's like, you know, I like tall, handsome dudes with like chains and like earrings and tattoos. I'm like, oh gee, your type's the motherfucker that's sitting right across from you. How interesting. Even though that's literally most girls' types. You want, it don't have to be a black guy. Just fucking tall. You got some kind of trapezius muscles with chest tattoos and either a fucking fake ass Cuban link chain or some fucking studs. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I'm a little salty. Yeah, I've had half a fucking beer. What the fuck you gotta do about it, huh? Huh? Anyway. So he was like, and they're like, what's your type? And fucking, you know, Heartbreak Kid over here was like, oh, you know, like, I like brunettes, you know, like, that wear, like, scarves and, like, jeans. And, like, they have, like, glasses. And the only thing she was missing was jeans because she was wearing shorts or leggings or whatever, or shaggings, whatever the fuck they're called these days. And then the robot's like, I think you guys have a lot of chemistry. I'm like, chemistry from what? They just want to fuck each other. Like, that's all they want to do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't read fucking anybody, so maybe it was deeper than that. But I didn't see it. So that's all I got for now. I don't know, the political standpoint, maybe I got the shit wrong, but you know what the fuck I mean. At this point, just let them do whatever the fuck they want. Let people do what they want. You know, for yourself, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't, you don't. Hey, but sadly, we can't control businesses and shit, so you gotta either comply with the rules, or you're gonna end up like Karen attacking customers and yelling at them, asking for the manager, which is just hilarious. I'm glad that became like a thing. That's like the funniest thing ever. But, yeah. Ah, fuck, I want to get to one more thing. You know what, fuck it. It's been a minute. It's 22 minutes. If you watch it this long, thank you. I appreciate it. And remember, I only ask for one like. I don't ask for a bunch of likes. I'm not trying to make money. I just do this because I don't have a therapist. So let me just get that one like so I can feel good about myself because I have no self-respect. Need the fucking like. Just one. Just fucking uno like. Anyway. So, last topic. Alright, I'm going to try and beat this for 25 minutes. I'm at 2.5 right now. I don't know if anyone follows Lil Boozy on Instagram. That motherfucker needs to be in jail. I'm sorry. He had a couple bangers, whatever, back in the day. That is the oldest looking 30-year-old man I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. It looks like he bathes in fucking menthols. I don't fucking know. But anyway, he he talks shit about like Dwayne Wade back in the day. Like, oh, like your son's a tran. Like, you fucking weird, bro. Like, you're supposed to dunk balls, not suck them, or whatever the fuck he said. Everyone's like, you know, that's true, because, you know, he knows, because, you know, he knows. And it's just like, I don't think he knows. Anyway, and now, like, the most recent thing is, you know, he, like, brags that he, like, hires, like, older women, prostitutes, to, like, blow his kids, like, blow his dudes. Like, he gives, like, women, he gives women money, and the sons are, like, 13, 12, 14, whatever, nephews, whatever. And they fuck these older women. He's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to teach my man to be a man. I'm going to teach my son to be a man or whatever, you know, at a young age. You know, I ain't going to be none of that, you know, suspect rainbow flag shit. And it's just like, okay, that's cool, dude, but I don't think you're supposed to be buying prostitutes for your kids. It's a weird flex. And I don't know if is that jail because it's consent? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But the fact that you're bragging about it, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. And it was, it was funny. Because it was this thing I saw on Facebook. Because again, I ain't doing shit else during the day. It was like one of those little like color boxes with the fucking text in it. And it was saying, you know, y'all mad at Boozy, but y'all not saying shit when you were getting picked up by those 30-year-old college dudes or whatever when you were in high school and middle school or whatever. And I thought about that and I laughed. I'm like, you know, besides all the pedophilia that was in this, because pedophilia is a very interesting topic. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. We'll save that for next time. Bottom line is, I think that's fucking funny because not only did I know people in middle school, high school that had the older boyfriend, but I'm like, when you think of, you know, I understand not everything's pedophilia. People like them young, whatever the fuck. That's your prerogative. You fucking do you. My rule was always 2 years, below or above. That's, you know. But, you know, I do remember there were cases of like, you know, fucking chicks being like 16, 15, you know, sophomores, whatever, saying, oh, yeah, my boyfriend's in college, or like he's in college, or like, whatever. Like he's like 23 or he's like 22, and it's just like that's. I feel like and at that age, you're just like, oh, like you just think, oh, she likes older guys, so she definitely been getting like, she gets it, and that guy's like cool, like, oh man, like me being a loser, like at 15, fuck, you can still have get laid, fuck, man, just got my hand, man. And then when now that I'm older, I thought about it, it's like, dude, if you're like, imagine that, and not just banging, imagine if you were like dating, like if you were like, but that's the whole thing with 2 years. It's like it's 19, like it's just 17 and 19. And I'm not trying to condone. I'm like, I don't think that should happen. Like, wait till she's 18 and out of high school. That way, if you're 20 and 18, it looks a little better. But if you're 17 and 19, yeah, just wait. Just fucking wait it out. But anyway, I thought about that because that's kind of true. I'm sure there's a lot of chicks that bragged and flexed that said, "Oh yeah, I have an older boyfriend. He buys me shit." And I don't know if that was cool with their parents or whatever the fuck, but yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know. It's weird shit. There's some weird shit going on. But yeah, Lil Boozy. I think Lil Boozy need to be in jail because he is ignorant. It's one thing to be ignorant. That's fine. You're a rapper from the South, whatever. You got a weird flat top haircut. You tell girls to put the pussy out on Instagram, whatever. That's you. But and again, I'm flying blind. I don't know all this shit. And obviously, this doesn't get enough viewers for people going to correct me. So, I just think he needs to be in jail. All pedophilia aside. So, alright, y'all. It's 26 minutes. I fucked up by like a minute and a half, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I seem a little too hyped tonight, but, I haven't been drinking, but, it's hard to fall asleep, so I try to do shit to help me, it gets my mind going because I'm talking to y'all and shit, so. I hope I'm gonna edit and all this shit right now. I'm gonna post it up, so I'll announce it. But as usual, thank you to my 5 to 6 loyal fans. What I'm saying, just one like. That's all I ask. Just one like. You don't have to comment. Even if you comment and say this is the worst shit since fucking beer virus came out, that's fine with me. Just give me one like. Uno like'o, okay? Alright, as usual, it's awkward to get off this thing. I don't know how to say a proper goodbye. But thank you. And I'll be seeing y'all in, I don't know, maybe another couple weeks or so. Another couple weeks. Alright, y'all. I'm not gonna yell peace. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck, I was trying to be cool. I didn't click it hard enough. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, y'all. Until next time, because now it's awkward. You know what I'm saying? Okay.